1:15 p.m. We now have, well, sort of appearance of a dragon's head with, well, it had more of a block shape to the top. Just a little bit late in recording this, but it was very blocked. Okay, like what it's doing right now. Can you see the block? Of course. There we go. But yes, since my last recording, we have had a change in scenery, sky scenery, if you will. Yeah, that's the ball laid up in that location there. Let's go ahead and dim that down. A little easier to view that way. But there is an increase, well, in formations that are appearing. And yeah, we'll go from there in due time, possibly. We shall see. Welcome back. It is currently just about 3:45 p.m. this Sunday afternoon, close enough to call it 3:45. And just a little update here as to our sky condition. Kicking right now. I just turned that down. I just returned from doing a little bit of errand running and stepped out here, and not really anything to observe other than we are still carrying some of that haziness. There's claims that a lot of this is due to wildfires and whatnot. Yeah, could be part of the case, I'm not sure. But anyways, up in the western horizon here, you can see a division of sorts. Multi-divisional. If that is coming out okay. There's some haziness. You got the larger cloud structure there, as well as the blueness somewhere beyond. Okay, but other than that, there's not really anything that's catching my attention other than this observation that I have been noticing. Okay, my plants out here, I've only had them out here 3 or 4 days, something like that, which the ones here in the brown square containers, these are out here year-round. But these other ones, they are my indoor plants. And which this lily here, that came from my mother's funeral, as well as this plant here, which is a variety, the ivy, and a couple other types here. Now, because my camera is recording in a vivid mode, it appears as though, these plants are nice and shiny, but that is actually not really the case, as they are very, especially this one here, very flat in color, and these are literally being stripped of the ones that do have it, their waxy epidermis layer. Okay, their top protective layer. They are actually being stripped. Okay, now I just transplanted these. These were growing. These are just a couple of wild trees here that were growing in my boxes here. And now what? Now this is the real big point that I want to make. I only did this just a matter of a few days ago. Transplanted these, okay? At the time, they were only about yay tall, okay? Since then, they have sprouted up and still growing. But it's the factor of how much they are stretching themselves towards the light. See how thin they are? You see that? This is not a good sign, people, okay? Yes, we have stuff growing, but the leaves are being stripped. The plants are getting taller. The trees are getting taller because they are having to strive more and more to reach towards this ball of light. Because that ball of light is literally that much further away than what it was a few short years back. Okay? Think about it. Think about why they have to do all this weather modification, manufacturing of the weather. Yeah. I mean, otherwise, everything looks all fine and good, right? Other than, you know, what the heat of this ball of light does to some of the more fragile plants throughout the day. So, you know, basically, this recording that's coming out to where these are like ultra shiny, it is because of it being recorded in that vivid mode, but they are very flat, plain looking leaves without that waxy exterior, okay? Just dryness. And they get good watering, so it's not that. It is this thing here, or whatever is helping to incorporate the light. A magnification lens, if you will. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, it is affecting our plants right before our very eyes, but you know, it takes real observational skills to really focus in on what is really happening. These should be nice and fat, the stems, the bases of them. But like I said, once again, they're really striving hard to reach that light. This is, you know, elementary educational science, if you will. So think about it. But otherwise, yeah, unless some things change drastically, that's going to be it for the time being. Because once again, I do not relish coming back and posting videos, especially of the same stuff that I have been recording for years on end now. Even though some of it is rather new, still unexpected and surprising. I do have my moments of excitement, but all in all, if you were in my shoes, and I know many of you can relate, but on that note, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. Take care.